Okay, let's talk about the Wizard of Oz. The book was published 120 years ago, written by L. Frank Baum as a children's fantasy novel. Lyman Frank Baum was born in Chittenango, New York in 1856 to a wealthy, devout Methodist family. He had German, Scots-Irish, and English ancestry and was the seventh of 9 children. Eventually moves to Los Angeles in his adult life. Baum started writing early in life, possibly prompted by his father, who bought him a cheap printing press. He writes The Wizard of Oz in 1900. It becomes a theatrical production, then a movie in 1939, starring Judy Garland. Garland was 16 years old for the filming of The Wizard of Oz. The story The Wizard of Oz, a classic legend, a children's story that will never grow old. Quotes such as, "Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my, and there's no place like home," are the ones that will always pop into our heads when someone says The Wizard of Oz. Dorothy's long, adventurous trip down the Yellow Brick Road is something that everyone loves to read and watch. It's a story that touches all of us. Hearing Judy Garland as Dorothy sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow left an impression on every individual who watched the movie. It was as if we felt that she was feeling at the moment that there was a better place somewhere out there over the rainbow. Viewers were able to relate to a character, whether it was the Scarecrow in need of a brain, the Tin Man in need of a heart, or the Cowardly Lion in need of courage. The obvious message of the story is that there's no place like home, says Lauren Holberg, who wrote an analysis from a Jung psychological point of view. An economic point of view states the story is an allegory for 1900s American economic policy, which held the gold standard, a policy linking the value of currency to the value of gold. Impoverished Southerners and Midwesterners wanted silver to be given value again. In Baum's novel, Yellow Brick Road leads to the fraudulent wizard, whereas silver shoes possess immense power. Baum contrasts the bleak landscape of rural Kansas with the lush greenery of Oz. In comparison to the Emerald City, Kansas seems miserable and impoverished, which reflects the socioeconomic state of the post-Civil War United States. Eva Cassidy from the No Words, No Song website states, "The song Somewhere Over the Rainbow, written by Yip Harburg, has been interpreted to mean that human beings are dreamers. We all want to be somewhere else, doing something else, and sometimes with someone else. But we've got mortgages, families, responsibilities, bills to pay, a position in society to keep up. Even people who consider themselves outside mainstream society have their position as an outsider to keep up. so there's no escape. The sense of wanting to be somewhere else, dreaming of a happier place, is exactly what Yip Harburg so beautifully conjures up in his lyrics. Israel Kamakawiwoʻole was an Hawaiian singer, lyricist, musician, and Hawaiian sovereignty activist. His melody of Somewhere Over the Rainbow was subsequently featured in several films, television programs, and commercials. So let's take time to watch Israel's music video listed in your email, Somewhere Over the Rainbow.